Today I'll be doing something a little bit different. I've got the Tiger 900 GT with me. It is a touring bike, adventure touring bike, kind of a bit of both. I decided to take this out today. I just really wanted to review a different style of bike. I'm used to my sports bikes. I've had a couple of naked bikes, but this is something that's totally different from what I am used to. It's really nice download torque. It's a comfortable bike. The seat's absolutely incredible. I think it comes with these pannier racks standard. I'm not too sure what comes with this bike as standard. There's a whole little bit of kit on it. Obviously I know the crash protection, that won't, and the Acropovic, I'm not too sure. I think this is a GT only model. I basically just got set up here just because I want to do a sound check, see how nice the bike sounds. So we're going to get it started. I'll let you listen to it, and yeah. So as you can see and hear, this bike's got a lot of torque. It's got a lot of power. It's going to be absolutely beautiful for those long commutes, twisty roads where there's nothing too much going on. It's just an enjoyable bike. I've still got a couple of hours to go on it. I've probably only done about 30 minutes on this so far, but I'm absolutely loving it. Definitely something I might think about when looking at another bike, a sports bike. It's getting a bit hard to ride the sports bikes nowadays just because it's more police, more drones and stuff like that. It's just something like this, you blend in a little bit more. There's still that power there for you to enjoy, but you're not gonna just keep getting yourself in trouble fucking 140 mile an hour everywhere. This will do 140, 150, but it's going to be more capable at those download speeds where you want it to perform a lot better. So let's get cracking. We'll get back on the road. I'm going to voice over a lot of things. I'm not going to do it live because I'm absolutely terrible at this. This is just me riffing, and I'm doing quite well for yeah, see you go. I'm doing quite well for what doing quite well for my brain as it starts to fuck up. So yeah, let's get going. I'm going to put the microphone in my pocket so you can get a nice ride sound check, and yeah.
Now that we've set off, we can talk about the specs of the bike. The bike has 106 horsepower, so it's got a decent amount of power for the cc range and what you're going to get out of the bike. 90 newton meters of torque, so absolutely exceptional torque down low. Everything you're going to need from commuting. The redline does top out at 9.5k, which for me is quite low. But it is a commuter bike, and you kind of expect a lower RPM from those types of bikes. The 675 Triumph's naked model, that red line's at 13k, so there's a big difference there. So if you're wanting a nice revvy bike, this isn't going to be one of those. If you're wanting something that's comfortable, commuter bike, going to get you to A and B extremely well, comfortable, you're not going to have any issues, then this is the bike for you. It does have Brembo brakes on the front and I believe standard calipers on the back, so you're going to get a nice decent braking experience from the bike. It does retail for about 12.5k, just under 12.5, 12,395, so you're getting quite a bit of bike for your money. The GT Pro and the GT Rally, they go upwards of 14k as well, so you are paying a little bit more for the mod cons that the Rally and the Pro has. I'm unsure of what they are, but there is extras. Also comes with a nice little quick shifter. There's also an auto blipper down as well, so nice smooth gear changes up and down. couple of pros I do have for this bike. It's got amazing torque, it's really lovely to ride. If you're setting off from a stop, you're going to be at the speeds that you're going to be wanting to do it fairly quickly. You're not going to be holding anyone up behind you, you're not going to feel like you're just trundling along. It's got amazing space for luggage, so you've got the two panniers on the side, you've got a top box on the back, and then you've got the two side crash protection on the near the engine, which is suitable for luggage as well. It has a really nice big tank, so you can put some tank bags or luggage bags over the tank as well if needed. So there's plenty of options for different styles of riding, different styles of commuting as well. One or two cons I do have for this bike: it is fairly heavy at 219 kilograms. But once you get used to the bike, I'm sure that the weight wouldn't be much of an issue. It is quite a tall bike, so that's where the weight kind of comes into a factor. It feels like it wants to tip over on you if you are carrying it around. And then finally for me, the tech feels super slow. Not all the tech, just the TFT dash. You click one of the buttons and it feels like it takes a millisecond or so to kind of respond. The FPS in the screen isn't as smooth as something like the BMW TFT displays. I have had an experience with those ones, the S1000RR, and that never had any kind of lag or felt like it was behind in any kind of way. But it is BMW, they have a lot more access to technology, they have screens in the cars, they have side of it, it's German, you know what you're saying. I could probably get past the screen once I've rode with the bike for a while. I've gotten used to it, but my initial impressions of the bike is it's fairly light. Overall, this is a great bike for anyone wanting to dip the toes into adventure riding or getting into touring riding. It's one of the more lightweight options, and it gives you a lot more power than a few other options on the market. Overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. There is some room for improvement, like I said, on the TFT dash and a bit of the weight that could be shed, but that's up to you, the owner. If you're wanting to try one of these out for yourself and you're near the York area, go check out A1 Moto. If you're around any other area and your Triumph dealer offers you demo rides, go ahead, take a ride, see what it's like. You can use it for the entire day and you can make up your own mind about the bike. If you enjoyed this video or the review, I know it's my first one, it's a little bit ropey, but they'll get better, I'll improve. I hope you guys enjoy your ride.